Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to my video. Before we begin, I just want to say a huge thank you to every single person who has supported me on my YouTube channel, who has liked, subscribed, commented, followed me on my whole social media. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Like, thank you so much. Today's video we are going to be talking about one of my favourite pagan festivals of all time. This festival is called Beltane, or BELTANE. Now, Beltane is a Celtic pagan Gaelic festival. It is celebrated originally in Scotland, Ireland and the Isle of Man. It has become more modernised, and now we do celebrate it here in England, and a lot of practices and traditions are now connecting and awakening and more interested in Beltane and the origins of where it came from. So this is why I do these videos, because with what I've learned over the years and being self-employed for 10 years, I've learned so much. And I wanted to just share all of my knowledge with you on YouTube and across my social media platforms as well. And always bear in mind as well, when it becomes sort of like your own sort of practices with witchcraft, there are no set instructions specifically as you should do this, this is what you should use, this is the essential oil you should use, this is the crystal you should use, you should write this on paper, do this 7 times, do this twice. You know, I always say that your own powerful energy is just enough. If your intuition is telling you something and you want to do it a certain way, do it that way. I've always stood by this rule. It's worked well for me. I've never had any issues. I tried to follow some sort of guideline when I first started as a beginner, but now I'm just like, hey, this is what I feel like doing today, and it's fine. So today is all about Beltane. It is a Gaelic pagan festival. It is a celebration of fire. It is a fertility festival as well. We have just celebrated spring equinox, so Beltane is the midpoint between the spring equinox and summer solstice. So Beltane is actually the first day of summer. It is officially the first day of summer, and summer solstice is the peak of the summer. And then, as you notice, after the 21st of June, the sun will start to slowly go away towards the darkest part of the year, which is sad, but it's also a beautiful part of the year as well at the same time in its own way. For me, I am a fire sign, so my ruling planet is the sun, so of course this is my favourite time of the year. I am psychic as well. I've been doing this since I was like 5 years old, doing mediumship and connecting with spirit. So Samhain, Halloween, is also one of my favourite times of the year. Beltane is the time of year as well when they say the spirit world and the physical world are at its thinnest. So the veil between the two worlds are at its thinnest, and so is Samhain. So Samhain is now celebrated on the 1st of May, Halloween, for the southern hemisphere. So everybody in Australia, happy Halloween. But that part of year is kind of very spooky. It's very, in modern times now, it's like very spooky, very scary, very paranormal, very supernatural, and we're actually forgetting that's, you know, entertainment purposes only. And the origins and the true meaning of Samhain is actually connected to your loved ones in spirit, where the veil between the two worlds are at its thinnest. It's a beautiful time of year to honour your ancestors. And so is Beltane, but Beltane is more playful. So Beltane, the two worlds still do collide. The veil between the spirit world and the physical realm is at its thinnest, but it's more playful. And the reason why I say this is because they say that the portal through the fairy folk, the fairy realm, is at its thinnest too. So we're opening the doors to the fae. Yes, I will get into that a bit later. But yeah, so Samhain, southern hemisphere, northern hemisphere, Beltane, as the sun is starting to make itself known, and we have longer days, more sunshine, more warmth, and yeah, we are honouring the element of fire, we are celebrating Beltane with bonfires, with candles. We also celebrate, especially in Edinburgh, I don't know if you've heard of the Edinburgh Beltane Fire Festival. You should go, because it was the most amazing festival I've been to in my lifetime. I have been to a festival called the Bali Spirit Festival, all the way over in Bali. For me, I love all these like sort of festivals, but I preferred Edinburgh, not that far away, you know, from obviously where I live, and obviously Bali is like 2 plane rides away. So but you know, every part of this world is so beautiful anyway, but for me personally, I preferred the festival of the Edinburgh Fire Festival for Beltane. And I did go a few years ago, and there was just like, there's people everywhere all dressed up there was a big beautiful bonfire. I think it was on Calton Hill, I think that's how you say it, Calton Hill. And I put lots of glitter on my face. I was so excited. I even used my Florida water on my wrists, my third eye, my heart, my solar plexus. I was just like in my element. My boyfriend was like, what is this? What's going on? I was trying to explain to him what it was all about and the story behind it. Because in folklore, there's a lot of storytelling. And there was a parade and people with fire lanterns, and there was like this story of how the May Queen was entering this part of this year, and so was the Green Man as well. I will get back into the storytelling a bit later in this video if you're interested. It's really amazing. But yeah, if you want to celebrate and get together as a community with like-minded people, I highly recommend Edinburgh Fire Festival. I can't go this year because I'm working. I will also get to that in a minute as well. It's so exciting. So yeah, definitely go if you can. They do Samhain Fire Festival as well for Halloween, and that's the next one that I really want to go to. So yes, traditionally for May Day, so the 1st of May, we often celebrate dancing around a maypole. Because this is the festival of fertility, the maypole does represent something quite naughty, but the maypole is actually decorated with ribbons, different coloured ribbons, and it is said that the females would hold on to the end of the ribbon, and together they would dance around the maypole. And it's said that the weaving in and out of the ribbons to create a lovely pattern is symbolically the creation of life, and weaving in and out, and the balance between the masculine and the feminine. So yes, Beltane is a festival of fertility, but also it's a fire festival, so we've got the feminine and the masculine at the same time, which is actually really beautiful. It's all about balance, but as we enter the fiery side of this time of year, so it's beautiful. So just as we're talking about fire, I don't know if you're aware that when we had the Lunar New Year, we transitioned from the wood snake, which was all about the earthy and letting go and shedding of the old and the negativity and the old version of you, and planting those seeds around Imbolc as well when we had Rigid. And then we entered the spring equinox as well, so we're still planting those seeds, we're planning our goals for the year, we're creating what we want like to achieve. And then we moved into the fire horse, and that for me personally was a very, very like quick, spontaneous time, and I felt like I couldn't get on to that energy of the fire horse at that moment in time, because I was still working with the snake, the wood snake, for many reasons, but now I'm like ready to jump on that horse and belt it towards my dreams and my goals, because I've planned and I've organised myself. I want to do this and this and this and this and this and this and this for myself for this year, especially for work, but I also forget about my personal achievements. So I'm always work driven. I'm a fire sign, so I'm work driven, and I feel like I needed to kind of like retreat a little bit and work on some sort of personal things for me. So that's what I've been doing. I'm still doing that. I think we're all always thriving and striving to be better for some way, in one way or another, which is again all about life and the beauty of life, because the wheel of the year, the pagan wheel of the year, is always changing, because the seasons are always changing in the solar system. The earth still orbiting the sun, the moon still orbits the earth, life still goes on. So it's a beautiful time to just go chase your dreams. And then as we enter sort of the summer solstice and things start to calm down, it's then like, oh, reflection. Let's reflect on what we've achieved. Let's have a look back and be proud and show gratitude. And that is all about the autumn equinox and Mabon, and also, of course, Samhain. So there's a lot of alignment, different energies, different alignments with these Sabbats. And it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, and this is why I'm so proud to celebrate these changes and work with Mother Earth. There's a lesson in every single year, even though you're celebrating the same thing. There's another lesson, and another lesson, and it only betters you. So it's ancient teachings and knowledge from the earth, from the sun, from the moon, from the plants, from the trees, from the animals, and we are one. And we're only here on this earth to learn. Our soul has been here many times before in past lives, and this is getting really deep, but I'm also sort of doing this video through channeling what spirit is telling me to say as well. Of course, I'm a psychic medium. The veil between the worlds are at its thinnest, so of course my energy and my psychic antennas are currently going off. So at the moment, this time of year, I get lots of ideas and spiritual downloads and information. I'm like, right, they're telling me to do this. Spirit are really, really, really strong this time of year for me. Well, they're always strong, but I feel like they're absolutely enhanced at this time of year. I struggle to sleep this time of year because I'm awake, like spiritually. My third eye is popping. Yeah, I have to ground myself a lot this time of year, because we're working with the fire and the energy of like acceleration, and I'm like, whoa. Oh my goodness me. So just going back to the traditions of Beltane, so we celebrate as well with dancing around a maypole. So because we're connecting with the fairy realm, we need to talk about the May tree. So the beautiful flower this time of year is called the May tree, or the Hawthorn tree, because the first week of May it starts to bloom, like beautiful white flowers all across this tree with little pink stems inside. It is such a beautiful, beautiful flower, and if you walk past it, you will get a very odd scent. It smells like rotting flesh, like human flesh, yes. So back in the 1800s, this flower was actually feared by many people. They said that if you take a cutting from this flower or the tree and bring it into your home, it will bring you bad luck for the rest of your life or the rest of the year. So if you are going to take a cutting, make sure you hang it outside. Don't bring it into your home. The fairies won't like it. They will chase after you, they will come after you. That's what it says. So the fairies often congregate and live underneath the hawthorn tree. It is said that the hawthorn tree is a portal to the fairy realm. So the fairies this time of year are coming out to play, and if you basically annoy them, they will come after you. Yes, I feel like this time of year it's a lesson to be respectful as well to Mother Earth and nature. Of course, we always have to be respectful, but I'm highlighting this now in a video to remind you to be, oh yeah, I need to be respectful of the flowers, and and just be a little bit more kinder to Mother Earth, and clean the litter up, pick up the litter, put it in the bin, that sort of thing, because we need to take care of this earth. So my battery on my camera just kind of like got drained for no reason at all when it was fully charged. So this happened when I was just talking about the fairies, so they are up to no good already, so thank you. So that's my cue now to start wrapping up this video, so I'll just be really quick. So along this time of year there's a lot of storytelling as well, so the main story is actually linked to the winter solstice. So on the winter solstice, on the 21st of December, there is a battle between the Holly and the Oak King. Now, the Holly and the Oak King battle it out, and the Holly King wins victory, and the Holly King then rules the darkest part of the year. So he rules all the way through winter, along with the Cailleach, and the Cailleach then dies away on Imbolc because St. Bridget is basically awakened to rule that part of the land, rule the land now, because spring is on its way, so she rules the springtime. So the Cailleach dies away, but she will come back around winter time. But because the Holly King is the masculine part, the energy of the year, he then has a battle again on Beltane with the Oak King, and the battle then commences again on May Day, on the 1st of May. And once again, that we need a new ruler, so the Oak King then wins the victory for all across the lightest part of the year and to celebrate the summer. So now from the Beltane, from the 1st of May, we are now being ruled by the Oak King, and I love this time of year. I absolutely love it because the Oak King is also celebrating the Green Man. You all know the Green Man with the foliage on his face. He represents wisdom and knowledge, ancient wisdom, going back to your Celtic roots, going back to your past lives, going back to the subconscious part of your mind. It's beautiful. So it's all about meditation and being grounded, and lots of teachings this time of year. So yeah, we talked about the Cailleach and Bridget, and the Holly and the Oak King. This time of year is also celebrated with the goddess of Venus. She is the goddess of love, so the goddess of fertility. So this time of year there's a lot of love making, there's a lot of being lovey-dovey with each other, lots of partners. Originally used to celebrate Beltane by jumping over the bonfires, and it would believe that they were blessed to have a baby, brings fertility. Don't recommend you do this because of fire safety reasons, but if you are going to light a bonfire again, please be safe with the fire. Another way you can celebrate is if you don't have a bonfire or you don't have a fire pit, you can just light a candle inside. Place your candle on your altar where you will display your loved ones who have passed over on a photograph. Just connect with those, connect with that energy, connect with those people. You can also indoors now, because I'm actually doing this video facing the sun. I know I'm inside, but the sun is right there. And there's a reason why I've done that, because I want to face the sun as I'm filming this video. Yeah, because I want to align my energy with the sun. So you can do meditation, just close your eyes, you face the sun, and you can connect with your solar plexus chakra, because that is this time of year. This is your inner light, and just connect with, as if you've got a light ray, a solar ray connected from your gut to the sun. And just imagine that the sun's light is filling up your body with this golden energy. You can also work with carnelian, citrine as well, tiger's eye, those sort of crystals connecting to the root chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus chakra. All your gold, green, gold, green as well, I guess green, spirit is saying green, gold, green, and also your oranges as well. Just all the fiery sort of elements and colours that you can work with. For me, the reason why I can't go to Beltane Fire Festival is because I am doing a psychic night in Bolton. My very first, biggest event I've ever done. I've got just under, I'm so blessed by the way, under 90 people who are attending. I cannot believe I'm saying that. I've never had under 90 people in my life, or that amount of people. When I do a sound bath, I always make sure it's just below 30 because it's more intimate and more comfortable. But because this is an upright seated event, there's more space, so anyone can, the amount of number, the capacity, it's okay. But I manifested 80 people, and I've just got under 90. So thank you, Spirit, I really do appreciate it. Manifestation does work, by the way, if you really do put your mind to it. It might take time, but it does work. So yeah, I chose Beltane to host my psychic night on this night, on the Friday the 1st of May, the evening, because the veil between the two worlds are at its thinnest, and I can't wait to share this story with you all as well. It's also a full moon, it's a full flower moon for May Day. It is in the sign, watery sign of Scorpio. You don't want to mess with the Scorpio. Scorpios just always seem to get what they want. They're quite fiery, funnily enough, even though they're a water sign, and they're quite intuitive, they're quite witchy. So now is a really good time to do a lot of divination, using your spiritual tools, talking to spirit, being more playful, being a bit more like respectful to one another, to the land, and just enjoy living in the moment, and get on that fire horse and go for it. You can even connect with the spirit animal of the dragon, because the dragon is the element of fire, and that is of course connected to the green man, because it's old wisdom, knowledge, ancient lands, steeped in folklore with dragons. So there's a lot going on. It's very busy. It's very busy this time of year, so make sure you do a lot of grounding. So if you are going to go outside and go for a mindfulness walk, please go and put your hands on one of the hawthorn trees and just connect with it, and just ask permission, can I take a cutting please? You can even put the flowers in your hair, because this time of year the traditions are you wear a flower crown as well, which is beautiful. I love flower crowns. I always say a flower crown enhances the magic within your crown chakra. It amplifies it, especially with the flowers, amplifies the fae, so you're connecting with the fairy realm there. So you might start to act like a fairy and be a little bit mischievous and be a bit like, oh, I'm really playful, like I want to do this. Especially because, you know, this time of year as well, you're connecting with love and your partner. So you might be a bit playful with your partner, and that's good. So if you need any sort of help, guidance, connect with the land, connect with the tree, connect with the flowers of the Mayflower. But again, don't wear your crown, flower crown in the house. Remember, don't bring it in the house, because you'll get bad luck. You don't want that. For the psychic night, I've also I've got a stall. So the reason why I'm not in my usual place doing this video is because I've got a different background. Because my room is currently full of boxes, because I've got a stall, and there's just like crystals, incense, candles, everything, you name it, everything. I've also made my own little summer solstice aura spray, which I will get for you here, and it has, as you can hear, crystal chips inside. Crystal chips I have used are tiger's eye, clear quartz and carnelian. So this is your information sheet of what essential oils are inside. So we do have orange, which represents the sun, by the way, and that promotes happiness and optimism. Grapefruit, which is all about body confidence and loving your body. That's what it brings in. It's like the mirror image to you, into love who you are. And lemon is really playful. Lemon is really sweet, and it boosts personal power and provides an energy boost if you're feeling really low and really down about life or yourself. This is your remedy. So tiger's eye, clear quartz and carnelian amplifies that power within. So you have to make sure you really shake it. And I love how the bottle is yellow. So these are my testers that I will have tomorrow. Oh gosh, do you know what, it smells like orange. It smells like orange peel. You know when you've peeled an orange, that's what it smells like. It's amazing. It just brings in like this playful, oh, do you know what, I think I'm gonna spray this at a hawthorn tree. Well, not at it, but around it, and bring in that playful energy, see if the fae like it. That's a really good idea. But yes, I have made these. I bought the bottles, I bought the crystals, I bought the essential oils. I've put a lot of like effort and energy into everything because I really love doing that for everybody and making it special. Rather than it just being a psychic night, I really want to make it like it's a spiritual psychic night, you know, like chilled, relaxed. And we're going to do a meditation as well. I am bringing my sound bowls. We're going to do a 10-minute demonstration to open up to spirit as well. I shouldn't show you this one, but I can't resist. I'm really excited. So this is another one that I've made, and it is a pink one. So this is for the heart. This is called Anahata. Now, Anahata is Sanskrit for heart chakra. Now, I have added the word heart into it. Anahata, aura spray and room spray. Yes. So on the back we have again all of the essential oil ingredients, the information label with the crystals. So what we have in here is geranium, which brings trust and openness. We have jasmine. I can't tell you how beautiful jasmine is. I would personally use jasmine over rose petals any day. I'll get to that in a minute. But jasmine is a portal to open up the heart chakra. Jasmine connects to the moon and Venus. And a spiritual awakening as well. Ylang ylang brings peace, like that peace energy, like peace energy, and healing. And bergamot is beautiful, it smells amazing, bergamot, and that is for self-love and self-acceptance. Rose quartz are the crystals, of course. Clear quartz, which will amplify the energy, and we have green aventurine as well, all connected to the heart chakra. But the reason why I didn't use rose as essential oil, because I feel like everybody uses rose. Rose is like the go-to flower to use for love, and I was like, no, I don't feel like using rose. People don't always like the smell of rose, so I use jasmine instead. Jasmine is like the other go-to. It's like the most important flower you can connect with to open up your heart, and it smells it smells amazing, it really does. So I'm going to spray it. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's very floral, but it's subtle, and you can really smell the jasmine. Oh, it's amazing. I can smell the bergamot as well. That's amazing. So I've made this specifically for the heart chakra, and I do sound baths in Bolton at the cloisters for domestic abuse recovery healing only, and it's a lot of focus on the heart and a lot of like focusing on you recovering from domestic abuse. So it's about you, it's not about what you've been through and about them and about the person that's done you wrong. It's about you now and your life now ahead, and it's about moving forward into the light and trusting yourself, bringing self-love into this and loving who you are, and not feeling like I shouldn't have done that, you know, I'm stupid, why didn't I see that, No, we don't do any of that, because your brain is like a computer and we need to calm the nervous system down. So this is your remedy, and I wasn't supposed to tell you about this, but I can't wait to share it with you. So yeah, hang on. So this is your heart, and this is your solar plexus. And I forgot to mention before I go, also amber. I always wear amber, I don't know if you've noticed. I always wear amber. I've got an amber ring, I'll never take this off. Amber isn't a crystal, it's a resin. It is literally a resin from a tree from like billions of years ago. So amber is made from natural sources, basically, from the land of the tree. And of course back then it brings in wisdom, knowledge, past lives. It's very earthy, but it also brings in that like fire energy as well. It's like honey. It's very soothing as well. Sometimes it can help you when you're trying to do work with past lives, or you're trying to do a bit of like spiritual awakening as well. I never take my amber off. I love amber so much. But yeah, we are done, and if you are coming to the psychic night, thank you so much. I can't wait to host it for you and pass on messages from your loved ones in spirit. I can't wait. I can't wait to do a sound bath. I can't wait for the whole thing. I'm so excited. We are sold out now, so there's no tickets available. But yeah, today I'm going to get that organised as well. So I know it's a long video today, but thank you so much for watching. There's been a lot to talk about. But yeah, I hope you've really enjoyed it, and thank you so much. And happy Beltane or BELTANE. Thank you again for your support. I really do appreciate it. And remember, everything that I've said, take it into consideration. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.